You're welcome. Salakia. Right, Shalom. Call Halimla, Allahayana wa Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah. Coming to you with another lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson, well, I don't have a title for it yet, but I have this article that I want to read a bit into, and then ultimately get a few scriptures and then close out. So, Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai be edified. Let's get right into it. Right, so the heading of this article reads, Earthquake of magnitude 5.6 leaves at least 46 dead in Indonesia. Right, so the Lord is working, man, you know. So under that, it says at least 46 people have died after a 5.6 magnitude earthquake hit Indonesia's West Java province on Monday, according to the country's National Agency for Disaster Management, BNPB. A further 700 were left injured, according to Major General Saharianto, head of the PNPB. The quake hit the Kandahar, Afghanistan. I'm trying to see how to pronounce this. Afghanistan, Kandahar. The quake hit the Kandahar region in West Java, it may be, province at a depth of 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles, according to the United States Geological Survey, USGS. Let's just finish it. 4 schools and 52 houses collapsed or were badly damaged, according to the PNBB local office in the Kandahar region. A mosque and the hospital were also damaged, according to the office. Right, so many people were affected by way of that earthquake, that the Lord had take place. So in total, that's about 746 people that were affected. Right, and it's probably more, man. Because you got to think about it. You don't know everybody that got hurt. So this is probably just an estimate. It could be more, or it could be precise, but I doubt it. Right, but let's get the book of 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, and I'll start at the first verse, and it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Shalakia, what the hell? And the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder, and powerful works, and endings, and effects, and signs. Right, plain beginnings in wonder. Right, so Let me go to Matthew, the 24th chapter. Let's see, verse 6. And it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Right? And these are signs, right, of the Lord's coming and of the end of the world. The end of the world meaning the end of an age wherein is the rulership of Esau, Edom. Right? Because Esau will be ruling in the latter time. Because in the latter time, Jacob will be risen up rather. Right? So 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. And it reads, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, which Esau is the self-proclaimed white man." And notice how, Esau put the term black upon us, which black is pretty much a negative word, right? The color is dark. Dark is associated with negative, right? Filth as well, so on and so forth, evil, right? And then they put white upon themselves as if they're pure, when really, if anything, they're black, and we, but that's neither here nor there. Right. Because Esau's not white. He's an Edomite. And Jake, you're not black. You're an Israelite. Right. So, of course, from a particular tribe. Right. So, let's see. Back to Matthew, the 24th chapter. In verse 6. "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." See? And, right, so, and proving that, Esau will be ruling in the latter time, which we already proved it, but proving that Esau is the so-called white man. Let's get the book of Job, the 9th chapter and the 24th verse. And it reads, "The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" So dealing with the wicked, you have a nation of people classified as the wicked, and you have wicked individuals amongst, all nations, but you have a whole nation that's classified as the wicked, which is the nation of Esau. And how do we know that? Right? So it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Well, when you look out, who's running the earth? The so-called white man. And furthermore, proving that he's that nation that's classified as the wicked. Let's get Malachi, the 1st chapter. Salakia. Let me pull it up in a blue letter. Malachi 1:1. And it reads, "The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, when hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath a indignation forever." See? So that proves it, man. That proves it. So that's pretty much the point. With that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaim La Alahayan Awa Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Shemi Awashai scattered across the earth. Right, let me prove this really quick. So when it said, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world, proving that the end of the world isn't talking about the end of the actual earth, which I bring this out quite much, but yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. Right, so for that word world, it means this: period of time, age, and it has other definition as well, but this is the one that applies. Right, period of time, age. So it's talking about the end of the age wherein is the rulership of Esau Edom, which we proved that by going to 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. Right? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And furthermore, proving that it's not talking about the end of the actual earth. Ecclesiastes 1 and 4, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. Right? So the earth will never come to naught. Which makes sense because the earth was created for the pleasure of man, and man will always be around. Right? So if man will always be around, then it makes sense that the earth would as well. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Once again, double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.